right, man. Let's get this show started, y'all, because we gotta talk about Nori and Fat Joe. Yeah, them two guys right there, Nori and Fat Joe. I've been seeing lately that Fat Joe actually been very comfortable in hip hop, and see a lot of people don't understand. I follow all these dudes' careers at once upon a time. They come from my era, that part. So we're gonna talk about this. But one thing people gotta understand. There once upon a time, Fat Joe and them, they really couldn't make the money that they wanted to make when Jay-Z took over hip hop the way he did. And we gotta talk about this. Because that's the reason why Fat Joe is being a poster child of hip hop and got so many opinions in hip hop because he's he got Rock Nation behind him now. He got the machine behind him. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. But we're gonna break this down. We're gonna talk about this because I'm gonna show y'all and I'm gonna explain to y'all. I follow these dudes' career. These niggas climbed the ladder and went 10 levels up and went through them doors allegedly. That's why these two dudes are so comfortable the way they talking to people in hip hop now. Yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Do me that favor. Let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. That thumbs up, smash it. That junk is free. Ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and do me a favor. Subscribe and like. That junk is free. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So I don't know if y'all been catching, I don't know if y'all have been seeing, I don't know if have y'all been seeing, pardon me, that Nori actually had a few words towards Dame Dash. I guess Nori is tired of Dame Dash putting his name in certain things. Dame Dash only speaking the truth. Let's get to that part right there. Dame Dash built Roc-A-Fella, one of the biggest, greatest labels, one of the hottest labels we ever seen in hip hop. So we're not gonna take that away from Dame. Dame was the mastermind of money making, and he made sure all y'all niggas ate that was around him. He even said he made sure you ate, Nori, when you had a terrible deal in Def Jam. But this is Nori actually responding to Dame Dash old allegations against Nori with the drink champs and all that, like, trying to make people take Ciroc shots for no reason. All these, all these little conspiracy thoughts that people actually already thought about. And then when the Diddy situation actually dropped, pause, and we heard about the spiked Cirocs and all this crazy shit. And now that Dame kind of talk about it, and he brought Nori up saying that you part of that circle now too, though. Let's not get this confused. Let's hear what Nori had to say, though. Let's get to his video, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel.
I've been receiving it. You've been coming at me. You think I don't got time. I'm not like these other people. I got time. So you know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to wind up in Paris. The next day after that, I'm going to wind up in St. Bart's, St. Martin, Anguilla. The things you used to do. No one's trying to disrespect you. We're trying to show you love. But you keep coming at everybody. If you got beef with one person, you're supposed to keep that beef with one person. You got beef with everybody around him. People that's just, you became the lame yash. We don't want to disrespect you. And I'm trying not to as much as I can because I actually respect it. But you became the lame chatty patty person that you said you against. Get your life together. My number's the same.
Nori be lying. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Now we're gonna get to Dame Dash and his response on the interview. Smash that like button, do me that favor. We're gonna get the Dame now. But I'm breaking these videos down for y'all because I'm gonna paint, I'm not even trying. I'm gonna paint the picture for y'all to show y'all that Nori and Fat Joe allegedly, they did a little couple sacrifice in their life to get where they had to be at. Let's put it that way. They sold a little bit of their soul, allegedly, to be where they had to be at. And that's why they so comfortable talking the way they talking. The only way you talking the way you talking, like the Fat Joe situation that everybody's talking about with the FBA, and you know he was on Math Hoffa show. I can't even play that clip because Math he be striking. He allegedly what I heard, so I don't want to take a chance with Math. But anyway, shout out to Math Hoffa, dope platform. But everybody's going crazy over the Fat Joe situation when he spoke about the FBA, this, that, and the third, whatever words he had. See, that don't affect me right there. That don't bother me at all. Pause. I don't lose no sleep for him saying that. I'm half Spanish myself. I'm half Puerto Rican and black. Let's get to that part. But see, this is different terms of Spanish also. You got your Afro Latinos, you got your more lighter Latinos. Those are the more Spaniards or the more Spain people. They're the more light-skinned people. They're the more white-skinned people. We could say that, more Caucasian. But see, once upon a time growing up, when I was watching Fat Joe in the 90s, he hung around nothing but black kids and all that in the projects. He was down with DITC, what I mean, digging in the crates with Big L and all them. Everybody in New York knew who I'm talking about. These are groups he was down with. Lord Professor and all that. They dropped him. They pushed his records out and all that. So for him to act the way he acted, and we let him slide a lot of times, Fat Joe. Let's get to this part right here. He said a lot of crazy stuff throughout the years to a certain black woman, to certain individuals that's actually black and or you want to call them or other Latino people. He be talking crazy and we let him pass. And he stopped for a while. And we're gonna get to the old clip when he assumed that hip hop is ran by a gay mafia, allegedly. This will Fat Joe say 11 years, then there almost 12, 14 years ago in 2011 when he was on Vlad TV. We're gonna get to that clip. We're going to get to the clip that Nori said, there's 3 doors you got to go through. That part. Oh, yeah, I'm going to refresh your mind on these clips. Because when you get too comfortable in hip-hop and you start talking crazy like Fat Joe recently had been, and Nori talking crazy to a legend like Dame Dash that helped him out probably 1,000 times or more, now you out of control. It's because you're too comfortable. You behind the machine. You behind Jay-Z. You behind Roc Nation. The ones that absolutely probably run like 90% of hip hop that's going on. Roc Nation runs a lot of shit in hip hop right now. And Jay-Z is the big voice of hip hop. We all know that. Everybody looking at him like he the god of hip hop right now. He the president of hip hop, you want to say. You got to go through, once upon a time, you had to go through him, 50, and Diddy. Yeah, y'all forgot about that too? Now you got to go through probably 50 of Jay-Z, but most likely in New York and all that, you got to go through Jay-Z. Because now Diddy out the show. So what that tells you, you got to kumbaya and make peace to your enemies so you can try to get some money, meaning Fat Joe. You got to go sit on a lap, meaning Fat Joe. Oh, we're going to get to the clips of how Jay-Z, or how he pieced it up with Jay-Z. And once he pieced it up with Jay-Z, all of a sudden, Fat Joe became this poster child that we see him on all networks, BET Awards, everything. And he's speaking so highly about hip-hop like he the godfather of this shit. Like he was one of the greatest artists in hip-hop. Not taking none from Fat Joe. He got a couple little hits and all that. I follow Fat Joe from the original Fat Joe when he first came out. So that's how far I'll go back with Fat Joe. I'll go back with Fat Joe when he used to wear camouflage in the 90s. The real Fat Joe, big boy, big fat nigga, fat spun Puerto Rican nigga, that nigga. But see, you switched your whole style. You sold your soul a little bit, champ. And Nori too. Let's get the Dame Dash on here what Dame Dash had to say about Nori with that response right there. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Question of yours. But speaking of movies, right? Nori, he came out and made a comment about how you didn't pay him for Paid in Full.
I don't know what the he's talking about. That was ridiculous to me. So again, me and Nori are on the terms that in any one of those days in the last 20 years, if he thought he didn't get paid, then he could have talked to me about it. but I don't know about what the fuck he's talking about. So, for example, I did him a favor and I made up a part on the spot for him so he could be in Paid in Full to give him some burn. And Petey Crack was supposed to play El Plaga, but he ended up going to jail. And again, this is a situation where his big homie would not sign off on him, voted not to fuck with him, so wasn't embracing him at all, even though he had bought some reggaeton shit that was dope or whatever. So I was like, yo, come be with us. And I put him in the movie and gave him an opportunity. This is a person that never acted before. And whether he was in the movie or not, it would have probably went his course. It wasn't like he put asses in the seat. So I don't know if he got paid or didn't get paid. I don't remember. But if he wanted to get paid, I probably wouldn't have put him in it. If it was a problem, I'd be like, then don't be in it, bro. It was just like, it was for you to actually showcase your acting skills and be a part of the family. But I didn't need you really. But I appreciate what he did. But I just hate when people say things in front of a camera and be in front of me for 20 years and never say one thing, you know? And for anything that I ever did for him, I never, ever got paid. So
Ain't that a real dude? Ain't that a solid nigga right there? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Not everybody is Dame Dash fan. Not everybody's a Dame Dash guy. Not everybody like Dame Dash. But I rock with Dame. I gotta give credit what credit is due. We wouldn't got no Jay-Z if it wasn't for Dame Dash. We wouldn't got a Jay-Z if Jay-Z and Dame Dash ain't put their minds together and built Roc-A-Fella from the ground up, because at once upon a time, all these labels didn't want to sign Jay-Z. Y'all think I'm lying? Go do y'all research. It's on YouTube. There's plenty of interviews. Even Jay-Z speak about it. No labels wanted to sign him. He was a later rapper. He was an older rapper when he first came in the industry. When he popped off, he was already in his like late 20s. No labels wanted to sign Hov when he had Reasonable Doubt and all that. So who came up with the mastermind? I can't just say Hov. You got to put Dame also in there too. That's a Harlem nigga. They built that shit from the ground up. College nigga. Nigga went to school for business and all that shit. Who you think got the paper right and all that for the extra businesses that they did when they were together? Nah, Smoke, but they messed up money though. Okay, you think Hov ain't messed up no money? Y'all think Hov was some loyal type guy? Look at his backtrack. Look at his history. Couple niggas that's speaking about him right now as we speak. They've been speaking about this nigga for years. Who's running Roc Nation over there? Oh yeah, Miss Perez, right? She's an informant, documented and everything. So we can't sit here and be biased also. We don't know what Jay-Z. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I listen to his music. I grew up watching. I'm listening to this music. Learned a lot listening to this music. But I got to be with right is wrong is wrong. And what Jay-Z did to Dame is crazy, because the picture I'm trying to paint for y'all. Who rock with Jay-Z now? Nori and Fat Joe, right? Who disrespecting Dame Dash as they speak every time they get? Fat Joe and Nori, right? Like Dame said, once upon a time, these niggas wouldn't even say that to me. Out of respect, not out of fear, just out of respect, because they know that I had a lot of respect in hip-hop. Let's continue. Smash that like button, because we ain't done. We gotta get the Fat Joe and why these niggas climb the ladders and all that. Smash that like button.
being on Drink Champs, I never got paid for that, and I never thought I should get paid. Or, you know, there's a lot of what I wonder is, like, when people say that, I'm just curious to know if he's ever paid anybody that came on his show, and if somebody on his show would come back and be like, "Yo, I didn't get paid," and how he would feel. Especially if he was doing that person a favor. But again, I ain't got no problems with Nori. Nori has my number, and until he got over there, until he started fucking with them, we never had no problems, and he would never say no shit like that. But this is a person that talks about me and asks questions about me on his platform, and he seems like sometimes he's asking people questions so that they could say some slick shit about me. And another guy that I never see promote America New or help me do or try to do anything to help me. But again, I don't take it personal. But I don't know. I think he was mad because when I went to his drink champs,
Now y'all heard that part, right? When he said the last clip when he said his big homie they want to sign him. Once upon a time, Nori was trying to be a Roc-A-Fella. He was trying to get down Roc-A-Fella. That's when he jumped into the reggaeton and all that shit. He had to rebirth his whole career. See, people, this is deep what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When you start selling your soul allegedly a little bit and start jumping on niggas' laps that's running the industry, now you comfortable. Now you can do what you want to do, like how him and Fat Joe are doing. These are the last two Mohican niggas from my era. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Besides Nas, it's Fat Joe and Nori. Nobody else ain't got a big platform, a big voice from a hip hop artist from back in the 90s coming out of New York. Nas is successful, very successful, but he's not over there down with Roc Nation and all that. Him and Jay-Z pieced it up and all that, but Nas got his own business on the side. Let's get to that part. So Nori and Fat Joe, they come from my era. These niggas couldn't eat. They couldn't get money no more, especially Fat Joe. He had to apologize to Jay-Z. He had to jump on Jay-Z and tell that nigga, please jump on my remix on one of his hottest singles at the time. Wasn't Lean Back, it was the one before that. Like that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. These niggas, Fat Joe couldn't stand Jay-Z back then. I mean, he had any chance, he couldn't stand 50 or Hov. He could. Niggas know the history between Fat Joe and Jay-Z and Fat Joe and 50. He always went against them niggas with other niggas. The Ja Rules, when Nas was beefing with Jay-Z, he was with Nas, all that shit. Cause he never liked them two niggas. But when them two niggas took over the industry, he ain't had no choice but to piece it up and kumbaya and sit on these niggas' laps now. And speak highly of these niggas. I rock with Fifth, but he speak too highly about Jay-Z. Making it seem like he's a god or something. We gonna get to there. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, because we ain't done, man.
his drink champs, he was trying to make me drink Ciroc the whole time. And I had my own liquor. And I'm like, why you keep trying to make me drink fucking Ciroc? And it's, it's there on tape. And then like I finally said, and I switched the drink on him. So if you look at the tape, I switch it. So he pours me a drink and then I go like that. And then he drinks it and he ends up stupid drunk, taking, going crazy. So I'm like, yo, this nigga might have been trying to drug me. But either way, like we guys that snap and we're funny. So either way, in jokes, I would say that. But I do want to know, like, yo, why did you want me to drink Ciroc so much that day? And now you over there. And, it's like, now all of a sudden I'm the villain. You was my man. I don't know what happened. It's like when you go over there, you got to make a choice. But he's still my man. I fuck with him. Watch it should be up there, or I can send it to you. He might have took it down. But watch that episode. Again, I believe there's a meeting, and collectively people talk about narrative, like, yo, say you feel sorry for them, and then figure out things that they could say to combat the things I'm saying. I honestly believe that they're that petty. And I think that shit is corny. And then I was like laughing because in that same interview, pause, that Puff was like, yo, we don't party. We're fabulous and all that. This nigga Puff made this nigga like blow out some cupcakes and candles on a cupcake. And when I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, that shit is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? If I were to do that shit, them niggas would be snapping. Like we funny niggas. You can't.
Shout out to Dame Dash, man. Shout out to Dame, man. Because you know why I shout out to Dame? Because Dame do got a point. Once niggas go over there, meaning to that Jay-Z side and all that, they start acting crazy. Look at Fat Joe. Why do you think Fat Joe's all over the internet? He's talking crazy and he's still doing what he's doing. Because he got the machine behind him, y'all. That's what I'm trying to explain. You got the nigga that run hip hop, Jay-Z. You got his machine. Then you got whatever other machine that's behind Jay-Z. You comfortable. You can do what you want to do. You can speak what you want to speak. And like Dame Dash said, they do that. Nori sit there, he be like, oh, he be all sad for your story. Go to Dame Dash on the interviews. But then Nori got a psychology type of way. He play like a little way to make you try to speak a little bit more. That's why he gets you drunk. To try to let you say that sloppy stuff. Pause, try to let you talk a lot of crazy shit about Jay-Z or anybody else in hip-hop that you got beef with that's in a higher up of hip-hop. Not the artists. We talking about the Leors and all that back in the days, the ones that used to run Def Jam and all that, especially Jay-Z. So Nori try to make sure he gets you looped up, looped out. He gets you loopy up in there and try to make you crash out and talk crazy. Dame Dash caught that. Can't get mad at Damon catching the little antics y'all niggas trying to do over there in Drink Champs, or allegedly y'all trying to do. Trying to make my nigga look like he's crazy, which he's not. Nigga built Roc-A-Fella over there. What we talking about here? Nigga helped your career. What we talking about here? Nigga, you had to switch your whole style and go do reggaeton, nigga. Meaning Noriega. Am I lying? Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We gotta get the Fat Joe also.
Fat Joe decided to enter the conversation about things that I was saying about the Roc-A-Fella experience and, you know, whatever.
Right.
And he said some shit like make another Hove and delusional and all that. I saw that.
Delusional is real. If you're a genius and you're smart, then where's your He said it. You made one, go make another one.
And I was surprised at Fat Joe because he ain't got shit to do with it. And, you know, grown men, he's from the street. We don't usually talk on other men's business, so maybe he's changed. But regardless, I ain't got no beef with you, but I have a response to what you said. Make another Hove? Why the f would I make another Hove? I don't want to make another Hove. But I did make a Kanye, a Cameron. After you do that, I don't have anything else to do. But what I did do is the next year, I started another company called Rachel Roy, and it generated over $100 million a year. So I didn't make another Hove. I made another $100 million company.
Oh, we getting to Fat Joe. Wow, hold up, Smoke, where you getting at? Oh, we getting a point then when Fat Joe start riding this nigga lap too much, meaning Hove. Fat Joe ain't got nothing to do with Dame Dash and all that shit beef. That's why Dame was surprised, like, yo, you ain't got nothing to do with this. But he understand Dame is not a dumb nigga. Oh, I forgot, you on that side over there, nigga. You climbed the ladder, went up 10 levels, and went to go cop a fifth to Jay-Z and them niggas. Meaning Fat Joe. That's why they talking the way they talking towards Dame Dash. Niggas trying to yo, that's why Dame Dash just continued doing so many interviews on different platforms. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Ken Capone. All these platforms he doing these interviews at. Because he do need to speak his truth. We just can't believe Hove when we seen that shit in front of our face. Now, for the kids that didn't see that shit live like we did on TV and MTV, and we watched Roc-A-Fella on Grow. We watched that shit built, especially us Jay-Z fans. I followed Jay-Z when he used to fast rap. He used to rap fast as hell. He had to slow it down in the mid-90s. That's when we got Reasonable Doubt, his first album. But you got to get credit where credit is due. Dame Dash built that shit too. That part. What are we talking about here? They ain't one Dame up there, man. Up that 10th level. Dame ain't that type of dude. That's why they couldn't control him. They had to get him out. They had to get him out of there, man. I'm telling you, I got to think deeper than the box. I got to think outside your brain sometimes, because everything is written in front of us. It's a whole picture. It's a whole movie, documentary, right in front of us. It's just sometimes years go by, a lot of shit be going on, we lose track. But if you look into all these histories, these big Roc-A-Fellas and the Jay-Z's, these people speak for a reason. People don't speak because they hate. They ain't got money. People don't understand. Now, Dame was living in poverty, living in a goddamn project. That's something different. Dame got millions of dollars. He's still up, no matter what. He just saying what Jay-Z is at. But you telling me Dame ain't got no reason to speak about what's really going on his side of the story? That's crazy to me. That's why I always say, nah, there's two sides of the story. Always. Sometimes three. let's continue. Remember this though, when Diddy was doing all this to Nori, y'all telling me Nori ain't climbed that ladder, went through them doors to go kumbaya with Diddy. That's how he got Drink Champs. Y'all forgot about that. Revolt was by Diddy. Revolt TV. Yeah, who promoted Drink Champs? Like that was Diddy. Jay-Z ain't do that shit first. It was Diddy. Y'all forgot about this?
Drink Champs with you. I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No, I got notes
like
and
that.
Shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs. Goddammit, I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Oh, man.
Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you heard what he said to Nori in the beginning. Hold on up. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That junk is free. It ain't going to hurt your feelings. It ain't going to cost you. Smash the like button. Support the channel by smashing that like, share the video, and subscribe. Now, y'all heard what he said to Nori in the beginning. I love when you scrambling like that, daddy. Now, remind y'all, we get this little image when you see Nori just in the beginning of the first clip when he was talking to Dame and all that. Oh, yeah, you know, you think I don't be hearing shit. Acting all tough towards Dame. But when Diddy was home, you wasn't doing none of that. You know why? Because Diddy ran Revolt TV. Diddy had lots of parts of Drink Champs. So you're not going to talk crazy about your boss. Oh, when that list come out, we pretty much sure we probably going to see Nori on the list too. Allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. But see, what I'm trying to explain here, he don't talk crazy about Diddy. He don't talk crazy about Hov. Don't talk crazy about Fifth either. You know why? Because they run shit in hip-hop. You talk crazy about all three of them niggas, you ain't gonna get no money, no promotion, no endorsements, some sneakers or nothing. These niggas, they run shit. Jay-Z, Diddy, and Fifth. Now that Diddy's out, it's Jay-Z and Fifth. Jay-Z got these allegations, but they still run shit. Why you think Fat Joe had to piece that shit up with Fifth and Jay? He couldn't eat no more. His career was going down. That's the chess move. We all know Fifth loved playing them chess moves, and he be loud with it. On the internet, Jay don't do that. Jay's quiet with it. He makes sure, he trying to get a deal over there? Hold on, make this phone call, shut that shit down. That's the type of shit Jay-Z be on. So you got to somehow, some way, as an artist, as a person that's trying to fit in, trying to climb the ladder, still stay relevant for all these years, like a Fat Joe, like a Nori. You got to try to kumbaya with these niggas. And that's where it started at. It started with Nori first, and then he brought Fat Joe ass. That's why we got these two old head niggas, older niggas from the golden era of hip hop, the 90s and all that, from that era, whatever, the Biggie Smalls and the Nas and these niggas come from that era. It ain't too many niggas still doing it, but them niggas, that's it. And the only reason why Nori and Fat Joe still doing it, because they on these niggas' laps, especially Jay-Z. It's nasty work out here, y'all. Let's continue, though. Remember when Nori said this? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember when Nori said about the 3 doors? Oh, yeah, smash that like button.
Doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Let's see if it's...
Now, I'm going to pause it there. Now, the straight, what he's trying to mean is going independent in the industry, going independent in the music industry, being independent. But independence is very popular now. Back then, it wasn't like that. You had to be signed to some type of big label. That's what he's speaking about. He's assuming that he went straight, and that's why he never went platinum no more. No, nigga. Niggas ain't nigga. Dame already, you came back with the reggaeton on goddamn wave, nigga. That's the only reason. And Dame Dash helped you with that shit and had you signed to Def Jam or somebody with down Daddy Yankee at the time, with your infamous single with Daddy Yankee, Noriega. Everybody remember that song. Nori's on a remix. That was your rebirth. But to get where you had to be at right now, nigga, you went right, you went left, nigga. Let's start there. You ain't go straight. You tried to go straight in the beginning. You turned around and went left. That's why you at where you at, and that's why you talk the way you talk now. Let's continue.
Door, right? There's three different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that. You went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the home shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
This is your offer?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right, when I seen it, those was those guys over there. I just chose to go straight, and I haven't been platinum. It's a level of success where it's a door. When you...
He said you haven't been platinum straight. Nah, nigga. You went left. Now, let's hear what Fat Joe had to say back then also. Now, these niggas talking crazy about the industry and about the people that allegedly supposed to be running the industry. With the rumors and the allegations we've been hearing for years. And you had Nori saying this shit out loud on the couch on Black back then. Then you had Fat Joe also speak about this also. Remember, Jay-Z was already getting in there. He was already in that door by then. 2012, 13 and all. That's when he was like the president. He just left the president situation at Def Jam. Him and Beyonce was taking off in the industry. I mean, you had to be cool with Jay-Z around that time if you even wanted to get money. 2010, 2011, 2012, around that time. This around the time when these two niggas started talking crazy about the industry. Here, Fat Joe also what he said back then.
In a field like hip hop, which is very, very
It's
homophobic.
cool. It's the greatest. It's the greatest gay market in the world.
Do you think that there'll ever be an out of the closet gay
It's
rapper?
owned. The hip hop community is most likely owned by gay. To be honest
But
with
do you think there'll be an
they're
out
owned
of the
by gay.
closet-
I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop.
And you all kumbaya now talking so comfortable about the FBA and all this shit you doing on the internet. You bashing the foundation of black Americans, the FBA. Man, you doing so much damage to your career, which your career is still going. And you y'all telling me he ain't go through them doors, he ain't climb that ladder. He ain't sell a little bit of his soul to be where he at. Me and Fat Joe and Nori, the way they was talking about the industry back then, the industry don't play that shit. They don't play that. There's no way in the world you just gonna enter the door, re-enter the door, and be like, yeah, I'm here now, let me make millions. No, nigga, you was talking crazy about us upper people that got money in this industry. Real, I mean, yeah, dumb people. I'm gonna say dumb people. And all of a sudden, y'all niggas is freely to talk what y'all want to talk about now in hip hop. Y'all comfortable. Y'all speak about y'all just do so much now. Like y'all supposed to be the poster child of hip hop. As far as like y'all act like y'all the Godfather. Like y'all behind the Godfather, the Jay-Z and all that shit. Which y'all are. And Diddy, until Diddy got knocked off. Y'all telling me these niggas ain't do that? Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh, this is how me and Jay-Z and this, and look at Fat Joe all on Jay-Z lap also.
Rap beef fucked up a lot of my money. If you mess with Jay-Z, people don't know we had subliminal rap beef with Jay-Z. So if you mess with Jay-Z, you can't give me no money because you got to be loyal to Jay-Z. You got to be loyal to 50 Cent.
That's the Reebok deal.
That's the Reebok deal
that you had in play.
Oh, they shut me down with that one. Wow.
Shut them down. Then I just said that 10 minutes ago when I said that if you beefing with Jay-Z or 50 Cent and they shutting everything down, you can't get no money. You have to be cool with these niggas. It's either fit for them. He pieced it up with both of them. The reason why Fat Joe is speaking the way he's speaking, because he's comfortable and he's in a situation where he got the machine behind him. That's the reason why, y'all. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the reason why he's doing this. And he whack. He's whack. It's so many of you don't see Nas doing the shit he's doing. Let's continue. Now, I want y'all to hear how allegedly how him and Jay-Z supposed to have squashed the beef. Because according to Fat Joe, he said a whole different story. Let's get to Fat Joe first, though.
A friend of mine invited me to the Heat game. So he said,
before we continue, he made it seem like Jay-Z was happy as hell, jumped on his back. No, nigga. Somebody's lying about this situation. You said, let's continue. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
a friend of mine invited me to the Heat game. So he said, yo, I got courtside. You want to come? I said, yeah. So when I show up, he did the same thing to OG Juan. Now, OG Juan is Jay-Z's best friend.
That's right, main man.
So now I'm stuck in the seat with Juan. He loved basketball, and I love basketball. And the next thing you know, we start joking, talking, this, that. He never talked to me because of Jay-Z.
Right.
You know, so we start joking, this and that. And the next thing I know, I went to a Michael Jordan party, All-Star Weekend, and Prince was performing that night. And so we in there, you know, everybody in there. And out of nowhere, I went to use the bathroom.
I love this shit, boy.
And when I came out the bathroom, somebody just jumped on my back, gave me like a big bear hug.
Okay.
And when I turned around, it was Hov.
Yeah.
Wow. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. After that, his whole crew was like, Greg, yo, this. And it was like,
They couldn't wait to do it
We've
too,
been
probably.
brothers ever since.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you heard him. According to Fat Joe, that's how they squashed their beef. They was at a little party, Prince. We all know about the little parties we be hearing about. Keep that in you, let that marinate. But he's saying Jay jumped on his back, gave him a bear hug. I can't see Hov doing that, champ. Somebody lying here. Now let's get to Memphis Bleek when, according to him and Nori, they the one that made, well, according to them two, they squashed the beef between Jay-Z and Fat Joe. Somebody's lying here. Like I said, nigga kissing ass, nigga jumped on his lap, climbed the ladders, stole a little bit of his soul, allegedly, and did what he had to do to be where he got to be at now, and that's what happened. All these little fake little story tales you telling us, Fat Joe, is BS, and all these other niggas too. Nori too. He another one. Let's continue though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
But Fat Joe wanted to reach out to Hov and get Hov on the record.
Right.
I'm like, what? Oh, let me pull over. Pulled over on the shoulder. Repeat that? And then
And I remember this is what you said. He's like, I saw him 2 days ago and he had it on.
Yeah.
That was the exact word. You saw him 2 days ago.
And he was playing
still
the
trying to be tough.
Yeah.
So I was like, trust me, that's my brother. And by the way, I had to fully ask Fat Joe before I made that call.
Now y'all heard that. Nori over here playing him. Last time, like you said, last time Memphis Bleek said he seen Fat Joe, he had it on him. He had that thing on him. He had that slammer on him. He had that strap on him. Whatever y'all want to call it. Nori saying, yo, that's my brother. Now I mean, you know, he still was trying to play tough and all this. They talk about Fat Joe now. Let's go back. Let's continue. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
But Fat Joe wanted to reach out to Hov and get Hov on the record.
Right.
I'm like, what? Oh, let me pull over. Pulled over on the shoulder. Repeat that? And then
And I remember this is what you said. He's like, I saw him 2 days ago and he had it on.
Yeah.
That was the exact word. You saw him 2 days ago and he was still trying to be tough.
Yeah.
So I was like, trust me, that's my brother. And by the way, I had to fully ask Fat Joe before I made that call. I said, oh, listen, this ain't one of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, brother, like, I really want to do this. And then All the Way Up remix happened. We made that happen,
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I remember the call to Hov. I remember I texted
But hold on, before you go there, because we need the whole story. But how dare Fat Joe shout out Sean Pecos?
Oh, man, right?
Sean Pecos had nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, me and you.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry, Sean Pecos. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. Yo, but
You
yeah.
came later. Then Pecos came and cleaned it up.
put it in some motion.
Yeah,
You put it in
yeah.
some
But we
motion.
got all the men on bases.
Yeah, I remember when I text Hov. I text him right after I got off the phone with you because I told you, like I tell anybody, I know the answer to certain shit, But I don't like answering for no man. He got to tell me no. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care if we going to ask 100 times. I want to hear no 100 times. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to assume it's no. I'm going to ask.
That's real shit.
So I told you that. I'm like, yo, I ain't going to answer for big homie. I'm going to hit him and let him know what it is. So I remember saying, I text him. Yo, Fat Joe reached out. I spoke to him. I was on the phone with him and Nori. He wanted.
Oh, so wait, hold on. You three got on the phone.
Yes.
Of course, this is real. So you spoke to Joe. It wasn't just you, and then you brought him on.
Yes. And then I told him, I'm like, yo, I just spoke to Joe and Nori, and Joe wants you on the remix to All the Way Up. And he was like, you spoke to Joe with all caps and then question marks. So I put back, yeah.
That's how they allegedly supposed to have squashed the beef between Fat Joe and Jay-Z. They made a phone call. Nori begged on Jay-Z, yo, please forgive Fat Joe. Nigga, that's how it really happened, nigga. Fat Joe was hungry. He couldn't make no more money out in the industry. His pockets was getting dry. Jay-Z was running shit. Fifth running shit. Diddy running shit. Niggas ain't really rocking with Joey like that. So what Joey had to do, he had to make a phone call to Noriega, his man. Noriega made a phone call to Bleek, whatever, Jay-Z, to squash the beef. That's how it really went. So Joey lying. See, it goes back. Joey always lying. This nigga always try to make an image like he the toughest nigga in the world. You're probably tough, but nigga, the way you said Joe Ho jumped on your back, gave you a hug, and that's how y'all squash the beef, nigga, you're lying, nigga. You're lying. You called Nori to contact them niggas to forgive you, and you wanted to squash the beef, all that, nigga. I could hear that phone call. Your pockets was getting tight, nigga. You couldn't eat no more in the industry. Jay-Z him and Fifth was making sure niggas wasn't eating, nigga. So you had to jump ship. That's what happened. That's why you're so comfortable with this FBA talking, everything you doing that. You got the machine behind you, champ.
A friend of mine invited me to the Heat game. So he said, yo, I got courtside. I agree with them, and this is not being political, is they put Jay-Z first. Now, why do I say Jay-Z first? And I agree, is because historically, there's certain rappers who were the gods at the time, who had flows like nobody else. But when they got older in age, it almost sounded like to the hip hop, hippy-dippy-dippy-dip. It don't sound current with 2023. Jay-Z just dropped the God Did, where he spit for eight minutes straight. And not just because he's the richest. It's just, I agree with it. Some of the best rappers that we ever looked up to fell off when they got older. It's just the bottom line. When they try to make new music, they use played out words, played out flows. Be honest. You know, I had some friends that never worked a day in their life. I remember I first got down with Roc Nation. They was like, yo, so when...
Now look how he talked about his friends and talk about other people now. Yeah, the first day I got down with Roc Nation. Peep this out. This is the type of nigga he is. When his pocket is tight, he got the goons behind him and all that. Niggas ready to ride out for the terror squad. Then he gets signed, he kiss ass and jump on lap. Now you want to diss mad niggas, leave niggas behind, talk about niggas can't come with you. All this crazy talk. You sound like Jay-Z, nigga. You had to jump on a nigga lap and kiss his ass, nigga, to be where you be at right now, allegedly. The blueprint is right there.
You know, I had some friends that never worked a day in their life. I remember I first got down with Roc Nation. They was like, yo, so when you setting up the meeting with me and Jay-Z, meeting with Jay-Z? For what? What does Jay-Z want to talk to you about? Like, what, break it down to me first. You know,
And we probably not talking about no regular niggas. We probably talking about niggas that probably got some off-size adventures and shit. Remember, Roc Nation just don't do hip-hop. They do other shit too. Let that marinate. Roc Nation do sports. They do all types of shit. Joey friends with a lot of people. So when I heard this, I'm like, nah, he not talking about regular street niggas. He talking about niggas that's actually probably got shit involved. And they just want to talk to whole Roc Nation, try to build their shit up. Joey, he ain't gonna allow that. He want all the shine because he on these niggas' laps now. Nasty work out here, man. Nasty work, man.
So he is the perfect specimen that you could dissect and say, yo, there's geniuses in the hood. He come from the projects. And look what he's been able to do. He's been able to think freely and make different moves that when he does it, the smartest people in the world, Warren Buffett's be like, wow, amazing. Amazing move.
Make him respect the hood.
He's the proof.
And they talking about Jay-Z, y'all. Before I get out of here, the reason why I'm breaking this down, because he all on Jay-Z lap, back, walking him to the car, nigga. He doing anything, nigga, to be around Hov, nigga. And it's just sad. I'm not saying, I'm just looking at Joey because I'm trying to explain to y'all that's the reason why he's acting the way he's acting now. He's too comfortable. Way too comfortable. Don't y'all agree? And the only way y'all gonna be comfortable is because y'all got the machine behind y'all. And that's where he got the machine behind him. He got one of the niggas that run hip hop. He got other. When you jump on laps in Kumbaya and apologize and all that. When you jump on laps in Kumbaya and apologize and all that. But I'll forgive you, Hov. I apologize, Hov. Please, I can't eat. Come on, man. I got the white. That's Fat Joe. He put the white flag up. Jay-Z told him, you can't bring everybody. You only can bring you, your family, nigga, and probably 2 or 3, 4 niggas. That's it, nigga. Who he got around him? Certain niggas, about 4 or 3 niggas around him. That's it. No more than 5. Oh, that nigga from the projects did it. Nigga, you from the projects too, nigga. When kissing ass and jumping laps, when you gotta wave the white flag, that's what Fat Joe had to do. And Noriega made him make that. Noriega helped him to make the phone call. I'm out of here, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Give me your opinion about this dude, Fat Joe, for real, because he's a terrible, too comfortable in hip hop right now. Way too comfortable. Give me your opinion about Fat Joe. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Salute, gang. I'm out of here. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Salute.